How do you know if your TikTok audience is the right fit? And I should have put in for the products that you want to sell, right? So the question should actually be, how do you know if your TikTok audience is the right fit for the products that you want to sell? The easiest way to do this is start a new page. Okay, so start a new page based on the niche of the product that you want to sell. So say if you're somebody that really likes food, okay, and you want to test all the latest drinks and food and snacks that come out. And I've been getting a lot of these lately, and they're a lot of fun. In fact, this is one of the collaborations I just did, and I'm addicted to these things already. These are on my personal page if you guys want to check them out. I have more videos coming about these on my personal page. These are amazing. But either way, so if you want to say something like do food, right? Then you want to show food products to your specific audience. And you're not really sure how it's going to go, just start making the videos. If nobody responds to the videos that you already have on food, then they're probably not the right fit. You probably built it around something else, like maybe a trending video, maybe a topic that was controversial, maybe you were doing dating advice, and now you're going to talk about food. That doesn't make any sense, does it? So most times, a lot of people just want to stay on the page that they built, because they're like, I already have followers here, right? I already have people here. But they're not right for the TikTok shop, okay? Because you didn't build them in mind when you were thinking about the content that you want to put out about the products that you want to talk about. So in the best case scenario, you're going to start making the videos and people are going to buy them. Most likely though, you're just going to have to start a new review page and just talk about food and talk about drinks, you know, if that's your thing. If it's makeup and it's beauty, and again, same thing. If you start making the videos on makeup products and beauty products and they're not getting any traction, you're not getting any sales, then pivot to a new channel. Pivot to a channel that you can just talk about your beauty products and your, morning routine, your skincare. And that way it can hit the right audience right out the gate. It's going to take a little time, just like anything, to build that audience. But you know that the people that follow you there are going to be the ones that are really interested in those topics, that are going to become your buyers. So make sure that, whatever content that you want to promote on the TikTok shop aligns with your audience. And it's as simple as that. Like I said, but most people are impatient and they just want to start selling products and they just expect their audience to adapt, and it doesn't work like that. You have to either start a new page or you got to make sure that the audience that you are selling to aligns with the product. And another way you can look at this is look at your analytics. Okay, your analytics tell you quite a bit. There's the TikTok Studio. You can go to tiktok.com/TikTok Studio/analytics, and you can see who's following you and what they search for. You can see who else they follow. You could see what they're liking. You could see where they're coming from. You could see, what country they're in. You could see their age. Use that information. And in that demographic, you can be like, okay, well, let's see. On this particular page that I'm looking at, most of my people that are watching currently are 35 to 44. Okay, and they're mostly all female. I got 76% female. The most active time is at 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. So that is essentially how I'm going to want to put, you want to use that data to put out the content that fits that demographic. Of course, if I think, okay, well, if they're my age, what do I like? What things do I, what things can I talk about that they might be interested in? Okay, and start with those products, all right? But make sure it's something that you actually like and can continue to talk about. That's going to be the easiest way to grow on TikTok in general.